Welcome to week 15 of the Tim and Chuck Show, presented by Bat and Stevens Body Shop. I am Tim McDonough, joined by my esteemed colleague Chuck Martinez-Brandon. And Chuck, a very nice welcome from the Patrick Henry Cheerleaders and Students section.
That's right, great. Another enthusiastic intro.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Very nice. They've been good all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't say enough about the kids. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
That's correct. That is correct. Now, Chuck, this is week 15, and for the first time in 15 weeks, we're not previewing a show.
No.
I mean, a game. I mean.
Yeah, that's our last soldier has fallen. The Pats were it. So.
Yeah. Now, we are going to talk about the Patrick Henry Marion local game. We do have footage from that game starting right now. And Chuck, another Friday night of rain. Ethan got some shots of the rain coming down.
Yeah, this time of the year, you never know what you're going to get. It could be some rain, could be some rain-snow mix. But the Patriots, they have trouble when bad weather in a state semifinal game.
Yeah, it seems to be their luck, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Now, Chuck, Ethan did get some footage of a young man that we're going to spotlight right now, J.J. Reddick of Patrick Henry, wide receiver. He had a really nice game catching the football, and even when he wasn't catching the football, they were throwing a flag.
Right. He'll still get some positive yardage on it. Did a great job, He just went up and making athletic plays, and that's what you need your guys to do sometimes, just be an athlete out there.
Well, you can see that he went up, made some nice plays in traffic. I mean, he played tough out there on Friday night.
Yep, great effort. Great effort, and that's what you want from your experienced upperclassmen is to go out and give it everything they had to, play like it's your last game.
And he did, yeah. Now, Chuck, before we hop into what we call our awards, let's talk about the spread we have here this week from Frickers. We got chicken bacon pizza. We've got wings with sweet chili. They treat us good out here, don't they?
It doesn't get any better than this. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Protein, cheeses, bacon. What more do you want?
What more do you want? Now, like we said, Patrick Henry fell to Marion Local last week, so we do not have a Varsity Club Apparel Company Game of the Week this week, but we would like to thank them for coming on board this year and being the sponsor for our Game of the Week.
Yeah, we appreciate their help and to help bring all these highlights and all the pre-game festivities to light for all these young kids.
All right, Chuck, so since we don't have a game to preview, why don't we jump into something we call the Rose Insurance Collision of the Week. This week we have two, Chuck, but what do they say about that each and every week?
Well, there's hits all around Ohio with high school football happening, but there's only one, week in and week out, sometimes two. Rose Insurance Collision of the Week.
All right, Chuck, give us the first one. Break it down.
All right, if there's ever a need, Tim, to have some gator arms as a receiver, this would have been a case right there where you need to shorten up and cover up. Very local quarterback Dwayne Lugers sort of hangs out his receiver, Ryan Tobe, hangs him out to dry. And why? Because here comes Patrick Henry Sr., Mason Fennell, just hands him his lunch right in the ribcage.
Ooh, yeah. That's all I heard when I watched the film.
Snot bubbles.
Snot bubbles. That is Rose Insurance Collision of the Week number 1.
Yep.
What do we got for number 2?
Well, then we got the Patrick Henry defense again coming up big. We got that big, nasty linebacker, Kent Peterson, just blowing through the line, takes down the running backs, throws him down. Little celebration because he's handing out the hard hits, Timmy.
That is Rose Insurance Collision number 2. And now it's on to what we call the Jacobs Meets Play of the Week, coming from that same game. Okay, trailing throughout the contest, Patrick Henry quarterback is Mitch Bonner is doing everything he can. He goes back to pass, but he sees some room in the middle, Chuck.
Yep.
He takes off, zigzags his way into the end zone for a score for the Patriots. That is your Jacobs Meets Play of the Week. And now, Chuck, before we close out the season, there's some people we would like to thank. We would like to thank our sponsors, again, Frickers, Bat and Stevens Body Shop, Rose Insurance, Jacobs Meats, Varsity Club Apparel. Thank you for making this show possible.
Yep.
All right, now we would also like to thank Ethan Matson, who brings us these great shots week after week after week.
Does a great job, If you're doing something silly in the stands, Ethan's going to find you, along with all the great hits and all the game footage that he gets every week.
Yeah. Now, we'd also like to thank Mark Freilich, our videographer here.
Yep.
He's the one who shoots and edits this every week. We have mistakes each and every week, so he just makes us look good.
That's right. That is not easy.
Not easy whatsoever. And, of course, we'd like to thank you, the fans, for watching the show. Yep. We've been doing this for a number of years, and we couldn't do it without you.
That's right. We're getting long in the tooth in the show.
Well, before we wrap up another season, Chuck, Any words of wisdom to end the year?
Yeah, well, we were talking about it earlier off camera. It is the off season, so it's time to get in the weight room and do all that stuff. And everybody talks about being a beast. I'm going to be a beast on Friday night. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do in the off season.
That's it for 2016. See you next fall.